So yes, guys. All are ready.
Ready, sir.
So now, in last classes, 2G theory plus practical. So in 2G, what was the topics are that covered? Tell me. In
Theory, sir.
theory, yes, just remember in theory, you have covered the architecture, then frequency planning,
Yes, sir.
how the network is get planned, right?
Yes, sir.
Then after that,
Call flow.
with call flow, channels, how many types of channels are there?
Yes, sir.
And after that, practical. What about practical?
Practical was not done, sir.
Practical or not done?
Yes.
So practical means in practical tool parameters, right? Tool parameters.
Yes,
And how many types of tests are there? Test cases.
Static and dynamic.
Test case of 2G drive test. Very. Okay. So in 3G,
WCTM. Video parameters, sir.
so in 3G also same thing.
Architecture, network planning.
Theory and practical are there. So in that one, architecture is get done. Architecture, then planning, code planning. After that, bands, which bands are used, Then scrambling codes are there and channelizing codes, how these codes are get used, and how many frames are there in 3G, right? So all this. After that, HSPA,
Yeah.
uh, in HSPA, HSDPA is there and HSUPA is there. So we have seen now in this one, what we have seen, AMC is there, adapting modulation and coding CQI condition, that is a user base, channel quality is gets happen. Then modulation technique, what was the modulation technique are there? QPSK modulation,
Hmm.
16 com modulation,
64.
64 com modulation, right? This thing. So in QPSK means the data is get flow with 2 bits per second rate. So in 64 com 4 bits per second rate, and 64 com means 6 bits.
6 bit per.
Six bits per second rate. So the calculation also done here, how it is that transmit. Now next
Yes,
is, after that coding scheme is there. What was the coding schemes are get used? Tell me.
Coding.
Any idea on coding scheme?
Okay. Coding scheme 3G 1/4 1/4 and
Yeah.
2/4 2/4.
Right, that one.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
3/4
so
3 codes and 4/4 all codes.
yes. So in coding scheme rates, based on modulation technique, how many bits are getting transmitted here in 16 com?
16 counter.
In 16 com,
4 bits. 4 bits.
4 bits. Sixteen com means
4 bits.
4 per second. In this one, the coding schemes are 1/4 coding, 2/4 coding,
3/4.
3/4 coding, 4/4 coding. That means here the upper digit is indicate the how many codes are getting
Codes
utilized during a transmission. Right?
Yes, sir.
Now next is 64 com. In 64 com, 6 bits per second the data is getting transmitted. So 6 bits means here 2/6 coding, 3/6 coding, 4/6 coding, 5/6 coding, 6/6 coding. So this is the coding schemes are there which is get used in a 64 com. Right? So then QPSK, in the QPSK you get speed in kbps. In 64 com, what the speed you get in Mbps? Mbps 5 onwards. In 64 com, The
6
speed will
bits.
get in Mbps. That means above 5 MB.
Okay, sir.
This is below 5 MB. Okay. So after that, what we have seen, HARQ is there. HARQ. What is this HARQ?
Actually,
Hybrid automatic repeat request. Remember,
yes, sir.
so under this, there is a acknowledgement rate is there and acknowledgement rate is there.
Acknowledgement rate. Receive and lost data.
Yeah, this is positive data which is received. This is negative data which is lost during a transmission. Okay, so this is retransmission process.
Hmm.
Retransmission process. This is HARQ. So same. After that, whatever the positive data is there, it's getting retransmission. Whatever the lossless data is there, it's getting retransmit. And this is positive data. This is buffer.
Okay, sir.
So how many times the HARQ process is take place?
Good.
6 times. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Maximum 6 times the HARQ process is happen. So take example, there is one base station. Here there is a mobile phone. So under this, I make download 10 MB picture file. When I send one request to the network is sent that 10 MB file. So in one attempt, I not get this 10 MB file. So during this transmission, okay, suppose I get only here. During this transmission, I get here suppose 4 MB file. What about 6 MB? This is negative data which is lost during a transmission. So this mobile send again request that acknowledgement. I did not get receive proper data. Send me again that file. So then again this will get sent. So this is the things are there which is get happen. Okay. So this is the
Okay,
way.
sir.
So whatever the 4 MB file is get received now, it is get buffer. It's safe in a mobile phone. Okay, it not get lost. Then in second attempt, suppose I get 6 MB data. Then what happens? This 6 and this 4 is combined. When I am getting my original data, that means they will get and one more request that acknowledgement. No need to get send again back request. So this is the way acknowledgement and acknowledgement process will get happen. Maximum
Okay, sir.
6 times.
6 attempts.
6 attempts will get happen. Okay. So now next is after receiving this 4 MB and 6 MB, they get combined and get original 10 MB now. So this we say as a soft combining data. Soft combining data. This is the process of HARQ. In HARQ, after that soft combining, then it delivers the data. So how much time it will take? RTT of 2 milliseconds. That means transmission time interval. Okay, reduce the transmission time interval with 2 millisecond basis.
Okay, sir.
The transmission is that happen in the network. Okay. Now next
Okay.
is here onwards we have covered sharing principle, everything you know. Now, what about 3G practical?
3G protocol was not done, sir, but just parameters was discussed.
Discuss everything. Parameter ranges.
Parameters was just discussed. That's it. Like you said, into YouTube link, we have go through that. That's it.
Okay. So when you guys are planning for 2G and 3G drive test?
Like if all are okay, sir, we would come, sir.
Okay. So now let it be. So you just say these things. So now same. Today I show you the 4G. What is 4G, guys? Start the 4G topic now. What is 4G?
LT long term.
The LT technical name is
Long term
LT.
evolution.
Long term evolution.
Long-term
What is this?
evolution.
Fourth generation.
Yes, sir. Fourth generation.
Fourth generation. So in LT, we have seen 2G and 3G technology. All this technology work based on CS and PS.
Yes.
What is this CS, PS?
Packet switch and
Packs. Crack.
circuit switch and packet switch.
Yes, circuit switch. CS means circuit switch. PS means packet switch. From circuit switch, which service you can make? Voice calls.
Voice call.
From packet switch, which can make data.
Data.
Okay. So here, 4G technology is based on PS. Okay. So 4G technology works based on PS, packet switch. So it does not have circuit switch. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Any doubts?
No, sir.
No doubt,
Yeah.
sir.
So now they don't have circuit switch, but we are making calls in 4G. Take example of Jio. In Jio, we are making calls. How the calls are initiated? I say
Quality option.
Jio is VoLTE is it. So Jio is based on 4G. It does not have 2G and 3G, right? 2G, 3G
Yes,
is
sir.
not there in Jio. So here the call is initiated in a Jio basis on VoLTE. So what is this VoLTE? That is
Voice over long distance.
voice over long-term evolution. That is 4.5G. Okay, this is VoLTE technology. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, in 4G, what was the services you can make?
Data and calls.
Data and calls. Okay. So here you can make voice call with HD.
Yes, sir.
Here you can make video call
It's
with HD. Here you
Yes,
can
HD
make
video
watch
calls.
videos. Okay.
With
Video
HD.
play you can online. That is HD support. You can send SMS.
Mm.
You can send MMS. Okay. Then you can make
SMS.
upload,
Yes.
download. Then you are
Uploads,
making IMS
downloads.
calling, IMS calls.
Yes, sir.
So what is the IMS call? Like WhatsApp call,
Hmm.
IMO call. This we say IMS call. IMS means IP multimedia subsystem calling. Okay, so internet call. So upload speed whatever we are getting in 4G. Tell me how much? Maximum
So 14
30 to
MB.
40 MB. 40 Mbps the speed you get. In download the speed you get 80 to 100 Mbps. This is the maximum
100
speed you get
Mbps.
in 4G. Okay. In interview, if they ask you
Yes, sir.
what the maximum speed you get in a 4G network, upload and download, you have to say this.
Oh, that get caught and
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And one more thing. What in which band you get this speed?
Sir.
Which band?
20 to 20, 20 megahertz.
So we have to say higher band. What the higher band? Let's see. So here
21.
onwards clear. This is the things we have to do. Now next is what are the bands are there? Tell me.
900 band and
800 band to 2400
2400 band.
megahertz bands. So these bands are available. Okay. Now see
Yes, sir.
800 band, 900 band, 1800 band,
2100,
2100 band,
2300
2300
and
band, 2400.
2400.
So all is in megahertz. This
Yes,
megahertz.
sir.
Now, this is the bands which is get used in 4G. So you can search in Google 4G frequency bands. It show you the chart. Okay. So under that
Okay.
chart, you get different frequencies set band wise. Got it? Now next
Yes, sir.
is what is the carrier here in 4G?
Carriers
Carrier
are
means
1.4 megahertz and 3 megahertz and 5.510 and 20, sir.
yes. So 1.4 megahertz, 3 megahertz, 5 megahertz, 10 megahertz, 15 megahertz,
15
and
and
20
20.
megahertz. So this is the frequency bands are there which is get used. 1.4 to 20 megahertz. So 1.4, 3, 5, 10, 15. So this frequency, whatever we are using in 4G, that frequency we say as a EARFCM.
Yeah.
Okay, E means evolve,
Evolve.
absolute radio frequency channel number. Okay.
Sure.
Now, how was the planning is there? Planning of 4G network. In 2G, planning 2G frequency are get reuse.
Yes, sir.
So in 3G,
Scrambling code.
Scrambling codes are
scrambling
used.
code planning. Yes. So scrambling code SC planning is get happen. So here the frequency is used only one. Right? Now
Yes,
next
sir.
is in 4G.
PCI method.
Yeah, in 4G the frequency use only one. Here the PCI planning is there. Physical cell identity.
Okay.
Okay, how it is happen? In 3G, channelizing code is there and scrambling code. So this channelizing code is used for differentiating users, and this scrambling code is differentiating the sites. Right? So under
Yes,
this,
sir.
somewhere the interferences get happen. So that is based on pilot pollution. That means more than 3 active sets are called pilot pollution. Right?
Okay, sir.
So how many sectors can connect one person in 3G? Multiple sites. That means A side, B side, C side. When the person is in a this coverage area. So 3, 2, like this, the multiple cells are get connected. But in 4G network, one cell can connect one time. When the person is in this area and the person is get enter here, they will give handover to this, like 2G network. But in 3G, when the person is in this location, this cell also get connect, this cell also get connect. So that's we say continuously transmission and continuously reception, that handover is happen in 3G. But here in 4G, one time one cell is get handover like 2G network. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Now there is a one site in 2G. So that site has one frequency number. This is unique. That frequency is not reusing here. Okay, that different frequency is get used. So this frequency is get used in another direction, another way. Okay, so one gap have to maintain compulsory. This is the. Then in 3G, all sites have same frequencies.
Yes, sir.
Scrambling code is get different.
Different.
Now in 4G, what happened? 1271, same frequency. 1271. But PCI number is different. What is this PCI number?
Physical
Like
identity number.
scrambling code. So how many scrambling codes are there? 512.
512.
So how many PCIs are there? 504.
PCI is 504.
Okay, PCI 504. This is a different.
Okay, sir.
So now PCI number of this is unique. This is unique. This is unique. Got it? So suppose 1 PCI, 2 PCI, 3 PCI. This is the PCI numbers are there. Now this PCI numbers is have PSS plus SSS. What is this?
Packet.
Primary synchronizing sequence, secondary synchronizing sequence. Okay? Primary synchronizing sequence and secondary synchronizing sequence. So suppose here I get 87, 88, 89. This is the PCI number we say. Cell ID is different. PCI number is different. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Now, primary synchronizing sequence and secondary synchronizing sequence is combinedly PCI.
PCI.
See. So this primary synchronizing sequence is indicate what here? Sectors. So 0, 1, 2. 0 means first sector. 1 means second sector. 2 means third sector. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Now this sector, what is the PCI here? 0.
1, 2.
What is this? PSS. PSS 0, PSS 1, PSS 2. Now SSS. So this SSS, how many we have a different decoding? Like suppose 80 here. 80 SSS. So what is the PCI number here? Tell me of first sector.
0. 1.
0 plus 80.
Okay.
So what is this? 80 is the PCI. Now this second sector, 1 plus 80. That means
80.
81. This one, 2 plus 80.
80. Okay.
82. Got it?
Yes, sir.
This is the PCI number. So PCI number is combined with the primary synchronizing sequence and secondary synchronizing sequence. Got it? So this is the way the network is get planned. So this is the additional thing which you get in a 4G network.
Okay, sir.
Okay? Done this one? Any doubts?
No, sir. Clear.
Now same. So for data transmission, what was the modulation techniques are get used here? So I said now HARC is there. In 4G, E-HARC is there. E is indicate evolute, that means advance. HARC, the HARC process is same, ACT is there and NAC is there. Okay, so modulation technique, whatever we are using, same here. UPSK, that is in bad condition. 16 COM, that is in average condition. 64 COM, that is in good condition. Same this modulations are there. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Now next is frame structure. In frame structure, no. So you have seen that UTRAN. What is UTRAN? UTRAN, Universal Terrestrial Radio Access Network. WCDMA technology is get work based on FDD and TDD, right? So FDD
Yes, sir.
means FDMA frame is get used. TDAD means TDMA frame is get used, right?
Yes, sir.
So this technology is get work based on UTRAN, FDD based and TDD based. So here EUTRAN is there, same FDD technology is there and TDD technology is there. Frequency division duplex and time division duplex. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Now, in FDD, OFDMA frame is get used. In TDD, OTDMA frame.
OTD.
What is this O means? Orthogonal. Orthogonal frequency division multiple access and orthogonal time division multiple access.
Yes.
So here one more thing is there, SC FDMA frame. Okay.
Single channel.
Mono.
So this thing is not there. So in TDD you get TDMA frame. SC FDMA frame.
Okay.
Got it?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Any doubt?
No, sir.
One doubt I have. Here I am using
Single.
only one frame. But here I am using two frame. Why? In FDD technology, tell me two frequencies. One is downlink frequency and one is uplink frequency. That means uplink frame is separate and downlink frame is separate, right?
Separate. Yes, sir.
So this is uplink frame. This is downlink frame. Got it?
Okay.
In TDD, single frequency is there, but uplink and downlink are transmit based on timing. So here that's why I am using only one frame, that is TDMA frame. Clear?
Okay, sir.
So mostly this part is get used in FDD and this part is get used in TDD. QT-RAN. One frame. How many slots we have?
15.
Here?
9.
10.
Slot. In 2G. In 2G, how many slots? 0 to 7. 8 slots, right? That we say 8 times slots.
Slots.
In 3G, how many
ఏంటి ఏంటి
Yes, guys.
నేను తింటాను. ఒకటి చాలు. ఒకటి చాలు.
So now frame. In frame structure, how many slots we have as 0 to 9. That means here in 2G 8 slots, in 3G 14 slots, and 15 slots. 0 to 14, no? 0 to 7 in 2G and 3G. So in 4G, you get 0 to 9. That means how many slots here? 10 slots. Again, this 10 slot is divided into 2. What this 2? This total slot, okay? So this 2 time slot. So how many time slots you get in 4G? Tell me, guys.
10
How many slots are there?
slots are there.
20 time slots are there. Why? Because see, 10 slots are there. 10 slot is divided again one slot into 2 time slot. Here
Okay,
one,
sir.
here one, 2 time slot. Okay. So this is the way. How many slots you get here? 10 slots, but time slot 20 you get. Got it?
Okay, sir.
So 20 time slots. So one slot is divided into 2. One is PS0, PS1. This is a time slot 0, time slot 1. So now this is the way. Now again, this time slot is have a 12 subcarrier. What is this? This one. See, this one is a carrier. That is a one block, one slot. And this one half is a subcarrier. This subcarrier is divided into again 12. Okay. So this subcarrier, how many we have? A 12. So 12 and 7 symbol. So this is the way. What is the size of this one slot? 84 resource element. Got it?
Okay.
So 1 RB is equal to how many resource elements are there?
84 resource
84.
element.
What is this RB? One resource block. Okay. So whatever the data are getting transmitted in a network of 4G is based on RBs in a frame. Okay. In 2G, time slot basis, the transmission is get happen. In 3G, slot basis, how many codes are getting allowed? 10 codes, 5 codes, 15 codes, right?
Okay, sir.
In 4G, resource block basis, the transmission is get happen. One resource block is equal to 84 resource elements. Now, when we are using 1.4 megahertz, how many resource block you get? When we are using 3 megahertz, how many resource block you get? When you are using 5 megahertz, how many resource block are available? 10 megahertz, how many resource block are available? Okay, so like this 15, how many resource blocks are available? 15. How many resource blocks? 20. How many resource blocks? Tell me. Any idea you have?
No, sir.
See, now what to do? See, simple. Multiply with 5. 20 means how many?
20 means
15 means?
resource block.
10 means?
15.
25. 15. And here you get 7 resource blocks. 7 or 8 resource blocks. Okay, 8 resource blocks. So this is the resource blocks are there, which is you get as per band wise. Now tell me, we have a number of operators. Those who are providing 4G signal, but speed is different. Why we are not getting high speed in all networks? Why? Because they get purchase spectrum frequency license different. So that's why they get different frequency and this different resource block. So as per resource block wise, the speed you get in a network, right? So if
Yes,
the
sir.
resource blocks are more, speed you get more. If the resource blocks are less, transmission is less, speed you get less. This is happen. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Now, next is basic geology. So uploading speed and download speed. The upload speed you get here 30 to 40 MB, and here you get 80 to 100 MB. Okay.
200.
Now, so this is a 20 megahertz speed. So 15 megahertz speed, upload speed and download speed. In upload you get 20 to 30 speed, and in download you get 60 to 80.
20.
60 to 80. Now next is in 10 megahertz you get 20
15 to
20 to 25. Okay, 15 also you can take. Okay, 15 to 20. Don't say it exactly. Okay, so this is
No, sir.
variance is the compulsory. 15 to 20 in upload, and in download the speed you get 40
40
to
to
60.
50. 60.
So in 5 megahertz the speed you get 10 to 15 MB in upload. So in download the speed you get 20 to 30. So in 3 megahertz, which is not get used most operator. Okay, so the operator is get used this and this mostly. So this is not get used most, but the speed you get 10 MB, and here you get 20 MB. So here you can take 3G speed, that is 8 to 8 MB and 15 MB. So this is the speeds you can add per band wise. Okay. So
Okay, sir.
resource blocks I explained.
Okay, sir.
What is the resource blocks? How many resource blocks you get? As per resource block price, the bands are there.
Yes, sir.
Now next is architecture. Let's check with the architecture. So in 4G architecture, first part is a user equipment part, that we say EUE. Wherever the E is get used now, evolve, evolve. Okay, E means in 4G architecture. So
Okay,
in
sir.
2, second one is the access
Access
network.
network. EUTRAN.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
EUTRON. Now third is the
Evolution
core
packet code.
network. The core network that we say EPC, Evolve Packet Core Network. So fourth is the IMS, connecting with the server. Okay, this is servers, website, application, that is IMS. So these four steps are there in 4G network. Now, EUE, if you have a 2G or 3G smartphone, that phone is not support 4G. Why? The configuration is different. That's how we have seen. Planning is different. Frequency band is different. The supporting is not available in the 2G, 3G mobile phone. For that, we have to upgrade your mobile to 4G. So in 4G mobile, 3G support, 2G support, and 4G is get
But it's also
compatible. Yeah, all these three technologies is get compatible. So in mobile network, option is there in your setting. You can see. Under that, you get auto mode of 2G, 3G, 2G only, 3G only, 4G only, 2G, 3G, 3G, 4G. Like this is the multiple options here. So which network you want to connect, that you can log that network. Okay. So suppose here I have a 2G, 3G SIM card. So that 2G, 3G SIM card I insert in the 4G SIM, 4G phone. So the 4G phone is not get connected with the 4G network. Why? Because you have to upgrade your SIM card as well as. Okay. So the mobile equipment we are upgrading, that is a mobile equipment. Plus, you have to upgrade your SIM card also, that we say eSIM card.
Yes.
Then only you can access with the 4G network. Okay. Now next is access network. Mobiles are getting accessing with the base station. So base station, you know, in 2G what we say BTS,
EPS.
in 3G Node B, in 4G
ENB.
E Node B. So E is get added here. Okay. So here same mobile stations in 3G UE, in 4G EUE. Got it? So this is the way. BTS is there, Node B is there, E Node B. So here we have to set this as a E Node B. Now next is group of sites which is get controlled by one controller, that is a BSC in 2G, RNC in 3G, right?
3G. Yes, sir.
But in 4G, this part is not there. There is a no controller is there. That means who controls the things now? The site have own authorization to control by communicating each other. Okay, so this is the way one side is get linked with the other side. When the person move from this side to this side, suppose they will get communicate and they decide transmission power, handover, whatever the signaling controlling things are there. So here there is a third party is there which is controlling that thing, that is get removed. So from this what happened, the system is get work very fast here. So this is the way the sites have own authorization to communicate and control the things, each other. So that link is we say as a X2 interference. So this is air interference, mobile communicate with the base station. Got it? So this part we say as an access network, that is EUT RAN. Got it? So this is first part and this is second part. Now EPC. So this is the EPC network. In EPC you get MME. MME communicate with the HSS. In HSS you get SGW and PGW
and server PNDS.
and IMS, this one, and here you get PCRF. So this is the part, is we say EPC, Evolve Packet Core Network, and this is the IMS. This is the fourth part. This is the third part, core network. Okay.
Okay.
Now, what is MME here? What is SGW? What is HSS? What is PGW? What is PCRF? What the work of this, functions of this? Got it? So now we see, guys.
MME is mobile managed entity, sir.
MME, note down these things. This is the architecture. See, in UMTS, that is 3G Node B we call. Node Bs are controlled by RNCs. RNCs connect to the CS core and PS core, that is packet switch and circuit. In 4G, E node B is there. E node B connect to another E node B with X2 interference. It's communicate with the EPC. Okay, EPC with S1 interference. So this S1 interference, we have a two types again. One is S1C interference and S1U interference. What is C? Controlling. U means user plane. Two planes are there. User plane and control plane. I show you that. But next is same thing here, frequency, ranges and bands, whatever is get used in 4G. So I say already 4G technology work on both FDD and TDD. It depends on the band. Then whatever the bandwidth we are using, that is 1.4 to 20. Same modulation techniques, whatever we are using in uplink and downlink, that is same 16 com, TPSK 64 com. Then this is the advanced technology which is used here. OFDMA frame, SCFDMA frame, MO, IMO, MIMO. Okay, so I tell you this MIMO, what is MIMO? So, advanced technology which is used in a 4G network, that is OFDMA frame, CFDMA frame. The OFDMA is used for download, CFDMA is used for upload, then
OTDM.
That TDMA only, OTDMA is not there.
Okay, sir.
So
Multiple input.
Yeah, multiple input and multiple output.
Multiple output.
Multiple output. CSFB, circuit switch fallback. So this is the advanced technologies which you get in a 4G network. So now MIMO. What is this MIMO? Multiple input and multiple output. MIMO technology which supports 2G, 4G, that is 4x4 and 2x2. What is this? This part and this part indicate
Two streams of data transmission.
Okay, so this is the transmitters and this one is the receivers. So MIMOs we have a different types, like a 1x1, 2x1, 2x2, or 1x2. MIMOs, we have a different types like SISO, SIMO, MIMO, MISO. Now, here, single input and single output, SISO means. SIMO means single input and multiple output. MIMO means multiple input and multiple output. Multiple input and single output. This is the example. So this is the types of MIMOs.
Okay, sir.
Now, again, this MIMOs, we have two types. MIMO, we have two types. One is
ఇంకా అవ్వలేదు. Transmission and receiving.
transmit diversity and multi-streaming. Okay, two types are there. Transmit diversity and multi-streaming MIMO. This MIMO is get used when the mobile is connected with data, that means busy. This MIMO is get used when the mobile is in idle for signaling purpose. This is for data purpose. Okay. Now I give example. This is the one transmitter. The transmitting signals. This is one receiver. So here 100 MB picture is there, which I put on download. There is a one transmitter, one receiver. This is the transmitter and this is one receiver. So it will take time, suppose here 30 minutes to complete the download setup. To complete the download. Suppose I use here two transmitters. There is a transmitter 1, TX1, TX0 and 1. So same, the mobile also have two receivers. Then how much time it will take to complete this 100 MB? Tell me.
15 minutes.
15 minutes.
15 minutes. So this is the way the time is get reduced. That means the system is get work fast here. This is the work of MIMO. So how many transmitter? 2. How many receiver? 2. So this is the example of 2 cross 2. And this is example of 1 cross 1. Got
It
it?
reduces time.
Yes, reducing the time and the transmission is get faster. The speed you get fast in the network when MIMO is there.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so this MIMO technology is in 4G, not in 3G. That's why the speed is get double here.
Yes,
Now
sir.
next is take example of 4 cross 4. In 4 cross 4, how many transmitters? 4 transmitters and 4 receivers.
For receivers.
Time is get reduced to here how much?
4
7
times.
minutes. Yeah, 7 minutes time the download is get complete. Very fast.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
This is a MIMO example. This MIMO is work on multi-streaming. This is for data sharing type. Now, when the mobile is in idle, what is the idle? Transmit diversity. In this one, there is a one base station. Here one mobile phone. Here the signal is sending like this way. That is 100%. But the mobile is not receive 100% here. How much they receive? 70%. The
20%.
signal is not strong. Okay, signal is not strong here from this base station. There is another base station which is far from this. From here I am getting good signal. Good signal means same here 100% is there, but here I am receiving 60%. So they combine this 70-60. How much the mobile is take? 100%. So this one is get used when the mobile is in ideal mode
Ideal mode.
to improve the coverage. So your data is not getting transmitted. See, only signaling. This one is used for ideal, for coverage improvement. Okay. Multi-streaming is used for data speed purpose. So MIMOs we have a two type: transmit diversity and multi-streaming.
Multi-stream.
Yeah.
Multi-stream.
So now next is MIMO's done. See here, the speed is getting double here when we are using MIMO 2x2 and 4x4.
4x4.
Yes.
Downlink.
Now, what is left? CSFB also I said, no? CSFB, circuit switch fallback. CSFB means circuit switch fallback. Suppose here I am in this network 2G is there, 3G is there, 4G is there. Here there is another base station, 2G is there, 3G is there, 4G is there. So what was the advanced technologies I say? MIMO, OFDMA, SCFDMA, CSFB and Volt also right there. SRVCC also right there and ESRVCC also right there. SRVCC, ESRVCC, Volt, CSFB. This is the advanced technology. We will cover these topics from there. Okay, so CSFB means circuit switch fallback. So take example of Jio. Jio is have 4G network only. Whenever you make call here, the call is get connected with what? That is IMS basis. Is IMS basis. So IMS basis means you are using one tab. In this tab, there is a no SIM option is there. So here I am using Wi-Fi connection from this tab. Okay. So in this one, you can make access with the WhatsApp. We can make with the IMO, line, all these applications. So when you want to text, when you want to send picture, when you want to call, you are calling up. So that calling we say as a IP call. IP IMS call. Okay. So same way in Jio, what they are doing, they are not changing network. They are using 4G internet, that is packet switch, but making a call. That we say as a voice over LTE. So that calling is IMS calling. So in your mobile phones, smartphone, there is the option Volt enable or disable. You can check.
Yes, sir.
So if you make enable, the Volt call is get connected. Otherwise, the Volt call is not get connected. What happened that time? CSFB happened. So that means when you insert the Jio SIM in your smartphone, you just make this Volt call disable. Then whenever you may call, the call is not get connected. Why? Because there is no other network in Jio. 2G, 3G is not there. But in other operators, when you make disable, what happen? The call is get connected with the 2G and 3G network, right?
Yes, sir.
This is happen. Okay, so in Jio, there is no other network to connect. That's why Volt call is not get connected. That means the call is not get connected. This is about, okay? The call is get connected with LTE base. That is Volt. Now next is CSFB, circuit switch fallback. Take example of Idea or Airtel. In this one, 2G is there, 3G is there, and 4G is there.
4G is also there.
Yeah. So when I make call in this network, the call is get connected with the 2G or 3G network. Okay. Suppose I am using data in my mobile phone. It show me like this. That means I am using internet in 4G. Suppose I make call or suddenly I receive a call, then what happens? The data it gets shipped to the
3G.
plus or 3G. That means 3G or 2G. That means because of the calling, the call is get transferred to the circuit switch based network. That's why my data also gets shipped to the switch back to the
Again,
4G network.
4G.
So this process of changing network, CSFB we call. How much time it will be take to complete?
2 milliseconds.
2 to 3 minutes.
3 seconds of time it will take setup. Okay, that CSFB call setup time. After call and immediately it shift to 4G. So this is the way the network gets shipped when you are making call. So that means here in IDEA there is a no volt support is there. That means volt is not introduced. When volt is introduced, then what happens? The call is get connected with through volt also and CSFB also. So here there is the option I said now, volt enable disable. When you make disable this, then what happens? The call is get connected with the 2G 3G network. When the volt is enabled, the call is get connected with the 4G only. Okay, this is CSFB. Now next is SRVCC. There is a one base station. 4G is there, 3G is there, 2G is there. There is another base station. Here 4G network is not there. 2G and 3G is there. In that case, what happens? Suppose here when I make call, the call is get connected with the 4G here. That means the calling is with volt. 4G volt. When I move to another base station area, here the 4G signal is not there. In that case, what happens? My call is not get dropped and stop. Simply it's transfer my call volt to 3G or 2G. Got it? What is CSFB? Whenever you make call, the call is get connected with the circuit switch. But here in SRVCC, what happened? Volt call is get shift. When the signals are not there, it transfer the call to circuit switch, that is 3G. So this process we say single radio voice call continuity. Got it?
Yes, sir. Single radio voice call. Single radio voice call continuity.
Yes, that is SRVCC. Any doubts?
సార్ అట్లా
Next is yes. Yes.
ఇప్పుడు జియో సిమ్ అయితే అది మరి ఎలా కనెక్ట్ అవుతుంది సార్? అప్పుడు ఇక్కడ 4G లేనప్పుడు, వోల్ట్ లేనప్పుడు, 1+2, 1+3 ఉన్నప్పుడు
No single
SRVCC
in 4G. Okay, so this is 4G compulsory. Other base station have 4G. Why? Because Jio network is planned with 4G only. So when there is a volt call, when you move to another site, volt call to volt have call handover is get happen in Jio. But in other operator, I say if they have 2G, 3G, 4G, all that, volt also is there. So when I make call here, the call is get connected with volt. When I transfer one base station area to another base station area here, 4G signals are not getting. In that case, the call volt is shift to the 3G network, 2G network. Okay? This one. Now next is ESRVCC. ESRVCC is nothing but video calling is getting transferred from 4G to 3G. Same like 3G calling. In 3G, what we are doing? 4G network is not there, it transfer the call to the 3G, no? So here same video calling is getting transferred from 4G to 3G. Got it?
Yes, sir.
No. So MME means Mobility Management Entity. It's responsible for all idle mobile mode UE paging. That means what is MME? It's like a MSC. What the function of MSC? Whatever the requests are sent from mobile phone is transferred from base station to BSC, then MSC get received. So MSC is responsible to connect the call, security check, data check, billing, all that process. So same here, MME is there. Mobility Management Entity is doing the same thing. It's communicate with the HSS. What is HSS here? Home Subscriber Server.
Home supply, sir. Okay.
It's like a What is HLR and VLR? Home location register and visitor location register. Right? So it stores the database of our users. The same way here, home subscriber server is store the database of all users. So MME communicate with the HSS to check the data base of a user. So if the data is get found, then it's next process for the connection. Now next is SGW. What is SGW? Serving gateway. Its routes and forward user data packet between PGW and UTRAN. Responsible for anchoring the user plane for interacting eNodeB handover and 3GPP basis. So this SGW is responsible to connect the person with the services, whether the data or calling. It will get transfer the user details to that part. Then PGW, packet data network gateway. Finally, it get connect where the person is want to connect after generating IP. HSS home subscriber server. Difference between 3G and 4G, that is LTE is totally IP based, it is packet switch based. LTE has simple architecture. LTE has high throughputs compared to 3G. LTE has higher mobility users. Handover should be faster. Why? Because the site have one authorization to decide handovers. No other is there to control. The bandwidth, whatever we use in 4G, that is 1.4, 3, 5, 10, 15, 20. MIMO technology cover. On MIMO, we have two types of MIMOs. One is multi-streaming MIMO and transmit diversity MIMO. So LTE support 2x2 and 4x4 MIMO configuration. Multi-streaming MIMO, transmit MIMO. This is the types of MIMO. Rhizome, MIMO, MIMO, MIMO. Got it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So the last is see. So when the mobile is want to connect with the data, no? So they send request to the eNodeB. eNodeB is transferred to the MME. Then MME get receive a request of connection. So before connecting to the person to the server, MME get check the database with the HSS whether the data is available of the user in HSS is a yes or no. Okay. After that, this HSS is combined with the HLR, home location, visitor location, and authenticating that security check, data check of the person. Okay. Then EIR, equipment identity check, all is get combined in the HSS. Then after check all that thing is transferred that details to the SGW. What is the SGW? Serving gateway. So that finally the person is eligible for the service. Just connect the person with the service. So this is the way MME transfer that details to the SGW. So SGW what will do? SGW will decide which type of service the person is want to connect, whether the person is want to connect with the voice or data. So when the person is want to connect with the data, it transfer the detail to the PGW. So PGW is responsible to connect the person with the data services. So here PGW is generate the So now,
Yes, sir. Listen.
so UV send request to the node MME, node to MME, then MME check with the database with the HSS. After the data is get identified, it's transferred details to the SGW. SGW is get connect the person with the call or data or SMS. So what's the type of service the person is want to connect? So serving gateway is responsible to connect the person with the service. So suppose the person is want to connect with the data, so it transfer the user details for the connection to the PGW. So PGW is responsible to connect the person with the data. Whatever the internet users are there, all is get tracked and traced based on what here? IP address.
IP addresses. Sir.
Same. So this person also want to connect with the data, no? So the IP address is get generated by PGW. After generating the IP, they transfer details to get connect person with the service like WhatsApp, application, gaming, website. This is the IMS system. So once the data is get connected, na, the data is get flow this direction. See, this is new link. Got it?
Yes, sir.
So this is the way. This part is not response again when the connection is get between the network. So that's why this we say as a connection barrier.
Barrier. Okay.
Barrier. Okay, connection barrier. So multiple connections, multiple barriers are there. Suppose I am using WhatsApp here. Suppose I am using video watching. Suppose I am making here some downloading. So multiple barriers are get generated. This is a barrier. Got it? Now,
Yes, sir.
all the system is get work based on controlling barriers. Now, where the PCRF is there, what is the PCRF for? Policies, charges, rule, functions. So this PCRF will decide whether the quality have to get HD or normal. And also the charges is get charged by this PCRF. How much charge, how much data. So you have seen in Geo, 60% data is get utilized, 70% data is get utilized. Then after that, the speed is get dropped. So this PCRF will do that. You get notification messages that your 80% data is get utilized daily.
Yes, sir.
Right? These things. So that's PCRF for us. So this is the way this PCRF is connected with the PGW as well as IMS. So that's why they analyze how much data is getting flowing to that person, and whatever the package is activated, how much data is available for a day, they will charge and they provide HD quality or normal quality. Got it? Now here the interfaces are there. These interfaces we say as a air interference, that is wireless. This interference in order to MME, that is S1 C interference for controlling. So this communication is get happen only for connection, only for attachment, whenever you want new service to connect. Okay. Once the services get connected, it's flow this direction, right? This is S1 U interference we say. U user plane, C controlling plane. Okay, so this link MME communicate to the SGW with S11 interference. This is S6 interference.
S6A, sir.
S6A. Okay, S6A, S6 interference. Then PGW is get connect with the SGW with
S5 and S8.
S5 and S8. So when we use S5, when you use S8, tell me. S5 used for location. home network. Asset is used for roaming location, roaming network. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Then GX, SD. So this is the interfaces are there which is get used. So this is the architecture working process of LTE network. Okay, guys.
Okay, sir.
So today class here onwards. So we may continue section. Maybe I try in evening. Okay. So types of channels and remaining whatever topics are there. Any doubts? Anything?
Nothing, sir.
Okay. So let's see. In evening,
Sir,
we
when
will
will the practicals are available?
It depends on you guys. So I am asking you when you are coming.
Sir, where
We are ready to take.
Online.
Sir,
Tell me.
sir, but
We are ready
where
to
can-
take, sir.
So visit our office, no?
like where in Amirpet, sir?
Yes, Amirpet.
Okay. We'll
Malapur.
we'll. Okay, sir. We'll meet.
Okay, so
We'll visit and
2
we'll.
hours. Within 2 hours, the 4G will complete theory. Then there is a practical part is there. So visit the office and they take practical directly offline. It is easy to understand.
Okay, sir. We'll try.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Bye.
Thank you, sir.